What's up, gang, and welcome to another video for Scooby-Doo Week.
Scooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now.
Okay, so welcome to another video for Scooby-Doo Week. If you do not know, I do a thing at the end of October where I talk about Scooby-Doo. This is the second annual Scooby-Doo Week, where we do 7 days of Scooby-Doo videos. Obviously, we do movies, and today we're talking about Scooby-Doo and the Mask of the Blue Falcon original movie. Now, this is the one movie, and also, if you do not know, this month's theme is crossover, so I'm like, let's do this one. I do not know how much of a crossover this was, because it's called Scooby-Doo Mask of the Blue Falcon. Blue Falcon technically is in this, but let's jump into it. I don't think this one's one of the ones that you could debate on if it's a crossover. I would say you could probably debate more or not, but it's another title with Scooby-Doo and something else, Mask of the Blue Falcon, who is his own character. You know, both of them are Hanna-Barbera, but you know. Let's jump into this movie. This movie, general sense, I liked it. It has a lot of references, so I was to say now, it's not really a spoiler, but the Hanna-Barbera, and I'll explain why there's a lot of references later on to all kinds of Hanna-Barbera stuff like CC Space Ghost, Herculoids, Sundar, so many stuff like Flintstones, classic Gorilla, Franklin Jr., that's John Robot, all kinds of stuff, so it's fun. You got a lot of Blue Falcon stuff in this. It's really great. Dynamite, it's fun. So let's jump into the movie. Like I said, I like it. It's a fun movie. I would say it's one of the movies was good, just general, like, feels like more almost like a general Scooby-Doo movie. The references do help it a little bit. I'm like, oh, that's fun. You get to see all these little cameos and stuff. Also, we get like Black Vulcan from the Justice League show, and I think Wonder Woman and stuff. You get to see them, and like not like them as them, but like them as in like stuff in the movies. You references to them and stuff is cool. So let's jump into what it is about. Obviously, I think it starts off, if I believe correctly, my name is like, my brain is like getting this one to be in this one and another one mixed up. But I believe it's this one. Yes, it is this one. They start off, they're on a case. Shaggy and Scooby are on a case, and Shaggy and Scooby and them are all on a case, and they're doing a thing. And Shaggy and Scooby are reading this Dynamite comic and kind of like not really paying attention to the case and all this stuff. They're a big fan of Blue Falcon and Dynamite. They have the comic, and also that he had a show back in the day. And then they eventually go to this convention, what has obviously the original Blue Falcon there and stuff. It was great. So they get to meet their favorite hero and stuff, and the show and everything. And it's really great and really fun that they get to meet him. So in this universe, Blue Falcon is a show. So it's not really like Blue Falcon. They could have just made it where it's like, oh, here's Blue Falcon. He's a hero in this universe, and they get to meet him. No, he's a show character. Maybe that's a real hero. We'll see that later. But so they go to this thing. They want to meet them, and obviously Daphne has this thing where she likes to collect these little doll things and stuff. And Fred is like, oh, cool. There's a new Dynamite movie that's gonna be edgy and more like edgy and darker, more mature. That's like weird. That Fred is like the guy who I'm like, okay. I guess out of anybody, you would be the one who would be, I guess, a little more into that. But you like want to see more of the other shows campy and all stuff. But for the record, I like how you said the other shows like campy and stuff, and I'm watching Scooby-Doo. I think the camp is already in your court as you calling that show campy is kind of funny, or calling the original Dynamite show campy. What technically is just because in our world it's just a cartoon, right? But in their world it's not really like a cartoon. It's like more like a Batman 66 kind of show. I think it's something more like that for them. Because in our world it's just a cartoon. In the real world, it's just a cartoon. It came out back in the old Hanna-Barbera cartoon, but here it's more like an actual like live action show it looked like. So it's different. That's cool. And this is a fun movie. Also, the part in the beginning where we see like the person, they're at this Comic-Con because that's where he's at and everything. And they're gonna release the new Blue Falcon, new mature, not mature but darker movie and all this stuff. And then obviously we see in the beginning there's some people at the Comic-Con before it's opening with all the props and all the stuff, and then like stuff that they have there on display and stuff. And there's security guards, and there's this person, the big bad guy who's trying to take over. Who's invading the Comic-Con. It's like the usual bad guy who's like pressing a mask, trying to do whatever the thing is, ghost, whatever thing. People think, oh, it's this ghost, and it's like, oh, it's the bad guy it's the Blue Falcon's evil arch nemesis, and they have to figure out who it is. So throughout the movie, you have to figure out who it is and stuff. And then there's this other guy who they know at the Comic-Con. That's how they got in. This other guy who they know, Shaggy knows this other guy from a Comic-Con because he runs like a comic book store, his favorite comic book store and stuff. So he gets them in, and he has a son or something, and it's his uncle. And he's there, and he's fun, and they like him, and they have to help the kid and stuff. And they all want to go meet Blue Falcon, the kid, and Scooby and Shaggy want to go meet them because obviously they're a big fan of Blue Falcon. Blue Falcon, the actor Owen Wilson. Is it Owen Wilson? I want to say it's Owen Wilson. It's not Owen Wilson, is it? It's something like that. But he's like, every time they go meet him, he's kind of like grouchy and like, you're ruining the Blue Falcon. I wanted to be a Blue Falcon. It's all the stuff about him not getting what he deserves and stuff. Well, a little bit I understand, but yeah, because like it's his legacy. He's the one who played the character. He's the one who, if he's he's the one. If that original show is how everything started, I think you should give him a little bit of credit. But yeah, it's fun. And then eventually, and he's just doing the Comic-Con scene because he can't do it. There's also this person next to him who helps him, who was on this Battle Bulk show where you gotta fight the little robots. You build this little robot and you make him fight in an arena kind of thing. There's a big thing on that, and Fred knew who that was. We're like, makes sense. But they eventually have to find out who the villain is, and they find out a lot of stuff he's doing it from old episodes where that villain was in it. They're doing the same thing he did in those episodes, and they have to save the day and, you know, stop him. And then by the end, we figure out, I can't think of the name of the other important characters. There's the people who won't let him in the Comic-Con, and there's the mayor who is like kind of like I'll do whatever I want that fits with my, like, I'll do what I want kind of thing, or like, you guys banned, you guys know, kind of like whatever to give me in good grace with like the people, or like the cameras, and other cameras on me, whatever gives me in good grace. He eventually bans from the Comic-Con, they eventually sneak back in, dressed up the Herculoids and stuff. It's fun, and I just thought it was a fun movie, and I enjoy it. And eventually, Scooby and Shaggy are like, oh, we are scared, we don't want to be like, they eventually get the dynamite thing, where like, we still want to be dynamite thing, and we're just a bunch of scaredy cats. They eventually get the courage to go and do the right thing, and kind of goes from the costume, like, no, that's what Dynamite would do, and and it's fun, and it gives them like more like courage and stuff than they usually have. It's fun. And eventually at the end, they have to stop Giant saying the robot, and in it was Owen Wilson, and it was like, and he was like kind of like knocked out and kind of asleep, and like, what the fuck? I wasn't doing this. And they blame him, and then Scooby and Shaggy show up with another bad guy, Blue Falcon's arch nemesis, shows up and like, what? There's another one, and pull off the mask, and it's the guy who was next to Owen Wilson, the guy who was with doing the robot stuff on the show. And he plans this whole plan where he knocked him out, put him in the thing, and did all this stuff. And it's like, he planes on and walks, and I'm like, okay, it's fun. I like it, it's fun. And then also in the end, he tries to escape, but Blue Falcon gets his costume, right? Then the original Blue Falcon gets the costume and helps stop the bad guy and stuff. And it's fun. And I think then we figure out who the bad guy is. It's fun, and I like it. So, yeah, really fun. Really enjoyed it. So let's get into the rating of this movie. I think that talks about it enough. And also at the end, Owen Wilson gets to be in the new Blue Falcon edgier movie, and it's like the original being the new one. It's fun. It's fun. Like, it's a good happy ending for him, because he felt like, I think he did get a little bit shafted, but he got to be Blue Falcon, and actually it was fun. It's a fun movie. I really like it. It's not like it's not Blue Falcon. Blue Falcon is not like, it's not like he's a real superhero. At the end, he kind of was to help save the day. But yeah, also the fact, I want to make it clear, throughout the convention, like I said, this is a convention, and all the stuff throughout the convention is all Hanna-Barbera characters, people dressed up as Hanna-Barbera characters, like Quick Grumble Girl, all this stuff. You get all these fun references to all this old school Hanna-Barbera stuff. Also, I saw some Wonder Woman and Black Vulcan stuff from like the Super Friends show. So all cool Hanna-Barbera references and stuff like that. So it's cool. So all these used to be, I guess, shows or cartoons in them more, and people dressing up as it. It's fun. I like it. Love all the Hanna-Barbera references. This is fun, and this is a good movie. I like it. Not my favorite Scooby-Doo movie, but I had fun with it, and I love all the references. It's fun. But what you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below, and let's get on to the rating for this one. This one, I like it. I would say it's good. I like all the cameos. I'm a sucker for Scooby-Doo movies, and I kind of just like them. I think that if you do nothing wrong, you're probably gonna get in good graces with me. I'm gonna give it an 8. I think if a Scooby-Doo movie does nothing wrong, there's nothing really bad about it, I'm gonna give it an 8. But probably mostly gonna give it an 8. Most of them I'm probably gonna give it an 8. I'm probably just gonna give most of them an 8 because it's just fun. I'm not saying there won't be one time we'll get blessed, but I feel like give them just for generally fun. Also, it has to do with a lot of stuff I like Blue Falcon, a bunch of Hamburger. It's a lot of stuff I like. So it's just kind of that one that kind of a little bit like here's more stuff you like in this movie as well. So what you guys think? Let me know what you guys think of Scooby-Doo Mask of the Blue Falcon in the comments down below. And I'll see you for the next video for Scooby-Doo Week, guys. You can always stay epic. See you in the next video, guys. Bye.